So every year we do our Media Good Guy Award, which is named after Corey Stringer, the Vikings offensive lineman that passed away 20-something years ago. And it's given to somebody who exemplifies what it means to, be a good teammate effectively for us as media. Like, we know that we sometimes have to ask tough questions, and sometimes it's difficult, and especially now in COVID times where we don't have open locker room. We really appreciate people who are willing to come and talk to us weekly up at the podium, and we'll answer any requests that we have for one-on-ones, things like that. And so you won in a landslide, not a big surprise, but we really appreciate everything you've done to make our jobs easier, and we hope that it's been enjoyable for you too in your first 2 years here, but you've been a rock star. So Justin Jefferson is our 2021 Media Good Guy Award winner, and it's presented from the Pro Football Writers Association of America, the Twin Cities chapter. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
You can hang that up in your kitchen.
I'm gonna need to.
Can you hold it up?
Yeah.
Can you just step to your left just a little bit?
Come this way, go right here.
One more.
Y'all good?
I need one, sorry. Proud parent. There you go, Justin. Thank you.
Well, thank you. First and foremost, thank you too. Just for not giving me a hard time. Well, just being a light every single day. Just coming here, just talking to y'all. It feels good to me, just talking about my day, talking about my teammates. Y'all never show me a hard time, and y'all always show me love. So thank you all. I appreciate the award. Let's get it going.
Well, now this press conference is going to be really tough. Pressure's on you to give some great quotes now.
I'll try to.
Well, just last week in the passing game, obviously you come away with a win, so you move on. But what do you look from what Chicago did to know that the Rams probably carry over and make adjustments there?
Yeah. I'm not too. I don't think that the Rams is going to really play like Chicago. We're prepared for a battle. We know who's on their side. We know who's on their defense. We know we're going to have to, play lights out. We're going to have to play one of our best games. So ain't nothing new. We just got to come there mentally prepared and ready to go.
So you probably expect to see Ramsey following you around rather than what Chicago did, which is
Correct.
the umbrella stuff.
Correct.
I don't remember if it was training camp or earlier this season, but you mentioned circling this game because of Ramsey. What does it mean to you to kind of be able to showcase this and know that you're going up against kind of the number one cornerback for a full game?
I'm excited. I feel like I live for these moments ever since I was a kid. Just going up against that top guy. I'm a natural competitor. I always was a competitor ever since me playing in the backyard with my family. So I'm ready for the game. Just like you said, I've been having it circled for a long time. To me, it's a statement game for me, considering myself one of the top receivers in the league, solidifying myself. So definitely ready for it.
Justin, does it take on any extra emphasis, or not emphasis, but just wanting to look forward to this game, knowing that Odell Beckham too now is on the other sideline?
Yeah, that's always exciting seeing him across the field. But it is what it is. We all competitors. We love to compete against each other. But at the end of the day, we're enemies when we step on the field, and we're trying to get the dub for our team.
I think you could already his record for most yards in the first two seasons against his team.
Right. I need 21. I need 21 yards. So definitely been keeping in tabs with that.
So when you circle your calendar, you had an actual calendar you circled, did you?
Yeah, big red circle on it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, for
What else have you circled this
Sunday. This is the main game. The main game I was looking forward to. Every game I'm ready for, every game that I'm mentally prepared for. But, you always have that one person that you want to see that you feel like will give you the toughest matchup. And, every one receiver that go up against him be successful all the time. So definitely looking forward to that and looking for that challenge.
You said that on Pat Pete's podcast.
Yeah.
What do you kind of think of his podcast? Do you watch it much? And
Yeah.
you think he's doing a good job?
I always watch it. I love the different guests he have on the show. He's been doing a great job with that podcast, and I love it ever since I got on it. So I've definitely been keeping in tabs with him.
Yeah, he breaks news on it too.
All the time. All the time. It's just like watching the news.
You think he could be a broadcaster someday? I mean,
I think he can. I mean, I always talk to him. Just like me and my brother always go over there and hang out with him. He has a great voice, great speaking. So I think he'll be a good commentator or a good sports guy one day if he likes that.
Do you talk to other receivers? Like when there is a cornerback like Jalen Ramsey who's kind of in his own class, like you talk to other guys around the league about going up against him and just kind of what they've faced, or is there anything you do differently with your prep when you know you're going against like that premier shutdown corner?
I don't feel like anybody can really tell me anything that I can't see on film. So I just look at film majority of the time. But I mean, I know the different type of skill sets different receivers have. So if I feel like I'm closer to Keenan Allen or closer to Devontae Adams, I'm going to watch Devontae Adams go up against him, So just to seeing that type of same skill set, because I feel like we have that, me and Devontae Adams have that same type of play style.
Have you crossed paths with Jalen at all or gotten to know him, or has it just been knowing his reputation and watching him?
Just knowing his reputation, knowing, how he play, his role in the league. So definitely been watching him be the top corner for some years now. So definitely been eyeing on this one.
When you go into a matchup expecting a guy to shadow you across the field, how does that change things as far as your approach or what things you might try to do on one side of the field versus the other?
Well, at least you only have to look at one corner, so you don't have to look at both corners. Just having to see one guy the whole game. It's a little tough just because, you got to mix it up, different releases, different movements. But, I mean, just like I've been confident this whole year, I'm still confident in my game going up against him.
How much have you met him or talked to him or what have you?
Haven't talked to him at all, haven't met him at all. Strictly football.
You think he's got his calendar circled when it's you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he does. I mean, it might not be circle, might be, but it's circle for me. So that's all that matters. I know that I'm gonna have that attitude, that mentality going into the game. So hopefully he has the same.
Hey, Justin, you say you and Devontae have the same playing style. How would you describe that style?
That quick twitch, just having different releases, getting off that man press, and being able to move different positions, going in motion, just getting different looks.
Devontae's giving you a couple of shout outs. What's it been like to feel like you're kind of earning the respect of the guys who've been doing it?
Yeah, it's an honor, honestly. I mean, he's considered one, if not the best receiver in the league as of now. So it's definitely good to get that y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't say it right now. But, I mean, it's cool. I have a lot more stuff to do, a lot more stuff to learn. So definitely heading for that number one spot real soon.
You've been able to create explosives from either outside or the slot down the field. What's the difference, I guess, in running deep routes from the inside versus the outside?
Slot, you just don't have as many deep routes. Outside you can have those go balls, you can posts, comebacks, them deep routes. But slot is more, working in that dirty work. Just going in through the linebackers, going through the nickels, safeties. So you don't really get that many chances in the deep balls and slot, but outside, that's when you get those one-on-one matchups and 50-50 balls.
Justin, Kubiak said officially Dalvin Cook won't play on Sunday. Your thoughts just not having that big weapon on Sunday against the Rams?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I was talking to him this morning actually, but just knowing how much that he want to be out there with us. Knowing how much he loves the game, just competing with us, it's definitely tough not having a player like him on that field. But I know Matt is going to do a great job. I know the other backs that we have is going to do a great job, replacing him. We just know as receivers that we got to step up a little bit more. We got to make those plays, those one-on-one balls. And, we just got to come mentally prepared to, do what we got to do.
How are the spirits?
They're good. It's COVID. You can't really do too much. He's been doing everything that he was asked to do, protocols and everything, wearing his mask, staying away from people. So, it's not much that he can really do. All he can do is just hope for the best of us and come back when he can.
Just with all the craziness of this past year, not only dealing with COVID, but also some of the games you guys have been in, 7-7 going into the severe crunch time. What has the craziness of everything beforehand helped you and maybe team-wise prepare for this little stretch here?
Yeah, it helped us. Just coming into these late games later in the season, we've been through them already. We've been through them too many times. So just going through that, whenever we get back in the same situation, we know how to handle ourselves, knowing what plays to run, what things to do. So. It's cool that we had those little situations. Of course, we would wish a better turnout, but, we learn and we live.
I feel like you guys have to run the table here these final 3 weeks, not leave anything in doubt, considering you're in the 7 seed and the only thing that can get in the way of this team is itself.
That's the goal. This year, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening. Different teams have been winning. So, the best part would be to win out. That's our goal. That's what we want to do. We don't ever want to lose. So, we just got to go in there mentally prepared.
And Pat P talked about Sunday's game, how he kind of just lives for these kind of games. Playoff type atmosphere, big crowd. Just your thoughts on the magnitude of this Sunday's game.
Yeah, I love it. I'm from LSU. I've been in Death Valley. I seen it. I seen all of the big games and the rivalries. So definitely ready for this matchup. I know it's going to be rocking in the stadium Sunday, day after Christmas. So it's going to be a great Christmas gift.
A couple more for Justin. Have you watched much of Cooper Kupp play, either casually or on crossover film, and what do you think about his game?
Yeah, I watch him a lot. I watched him this past game. He's a beast. He knows how to run routes. He's good with reading defenses, getting in that zone. Matt Stanford is a great quarterback too. So getting him those targets, getting him the ball, and we got to stop that. So we got to be ready for it.
Did you happen to see LeBron's tweet about you?
I did. That was live. I'm a big fan of Bron, so that was crazy to see that. Always got to show out in front of him, so that's a must. Thank you.